In this video, I'm going to be doing a marble nail design using gel polish. I saw this nail look from a different YouTuber. Her name is Sydney Alexis, and she did it with acrylic and it looks really good. But I'm not that talented to do it with acrylic, so I thought, let me do it with gel polish. I will also link her video in my description box. So for nail prep, what I did was I filed my nails off camera, wiped it with alcohol and put on nail dehydrator. For these tips, they are the extra long coffin tips. I got them from Amazon for $7.99 and there's 240 pieces and it comes with a box. I was going to link it in the description box, but I looked and it says currently unavailable. I will link them anyway just in case it does come back. So for this nail look, I'm going to do the lazy girl method. It's like it is, but it isn't at the same time. I just wanted a quick nail application without having to use the dual forms, but what I did is essentially the same thing, but I just kept the tips on. I'm also using the Gershon Polygel in white. So when I was filming this, I was expecting it to go completely left. The filming process was going left, but filming this was a bloody nightmare. Like usually it doesn't take, there's no stress when I'm filming anything. Like it goes by smoothly, but my camera wasn't cooperating half the time. My dumbass realized, oh, I'm going to be using a white polygel, so maybe I shouldn't have a white background. I really felt like that kid on MasterChef, you know, when he's like, oh, I have to restart my potatoes. Like the pressure was too much, but luckily these nails came out decent. Well, let me not say decent, they came out okay. I also forgot to put on base coat after I prepped my nails, but it's okay, I didn't start putting anything on. So that's what it looks like after I've cured the polygel and the tip on. I decided to use white because in the marbling technique that I was doing, if there was going to be like any cracks or holes, I wanted the white to show through, if that makes any sense. I'm also using 91% alcohol as slip solution because I don't have that, but it all works the same. I also didn't take the polygel to the end of the tip because I knew I wanted to cut them. I just didn't know how short, but this is something I probably should have done before putting the polygel on. Also, why I say this is the lazy girl method-ish is because I believe with that method, Femi's method, what you do is you create the nail design in the tip, then you cure it. Whereas I'm not really doing that, I'm just putting polygel in there just so it can stick to my nail. Then I'm creating the design on top of the tip. So I have cured all the polygel onto the nails and now I'm going to cut them. I would have included the whole thing, but this scene or this part was really dangerous because there's polygel in the tip, so it's not like little tips flying everywhere. It was like bullets flying everywhere. So I just cut it out because a lot of it was hitting my camera lens. So here is the fun part of the video. It's like pleasing to watch. All these polishes I'm using, I'll link below. I got all of them off AliExpress for like less than $1. So to marble with gel polish, you want to pick a few colors of your choice and just lay them down on a mixing plate or whatever you want to use. I'd say for the best type of look, you want to use anywhere between 2 to 5 polishes. Probably not even 5. I don't know, I haven't tried it with 5. But let's say 2 to 4, and then when you get them on your plate, you just mix them ever so slightly. You don't want to mix it too much because then you'll mix all the colors together and you'll make one color, and you don't want that. Then you get any flat brush that you have, and then when you're picking up the polish, you want to just scoop in a straight line, and then you want to just lightly drag, just lightly. Because if you like drag it as if you're painting your nails with a regular polish, you'll ruin the design. So you just like drag lightly and then that will create the marbling as you pull away. And if you want to patch up any spots, just tap really lightly on those tiny spots, and for obviously the larger open spaces you continue dragging. If you're not completely happy with the way the marbling turned out, another thing you can do is, here I noticed that there wasn't much dark blue, so I dipped my brush in the dark blue and tried to create tiny lines with that dark blue. But I was doing it so lightly because I was scared to mess it up, so you can't really see it. I'm gonna show it again on another nail, so the same technique, but it will come out different. What's nice about this is no two nails will look alike, even if you try to match it as best as you can, which is like what's unique about this nail look. A plus about this also is that you can actually pry the nail tip off and you can reuse these as press-ons, because underneath the nail tip is obviously the polygel, so that's a good thing about doing it this way. I noticed I was laying the polish on a little bit thick here, so try and avoid picking up too much polish. This is where my camera decided it just didn't want to pick up what I was doing. But anyways, there was like pooling off to the sides, like the gel polish started running. So I was trying to show how to fix it. You can somewhat make it out, but basically dip your brush in alcohol or whatever and just clean the sides as you would if you was painting your nails regularly and you'd gotten some on the skin. So you just wipe it off and then wipe it onto a towel or something, and that's how you clean that off, and it doesn't ruin the design. Luckily, my camera wanted to cooperate at this point, so you can see the cleaning up and how it doesn't mess with the design. I'm sorry about my phone, it usually doesn't make this much noise. That's ridiculous. It's like it knows that I'm trying to do this. But anyway, it's on silent. Here I'm putting on cuticle oil. I didn't show the rest of the nails because I'm sure it gets boring after a while. I noticed that I wasn't filming in the right light setting that I usually use. So I kind of was thinking my nails look kind of corpse-like. But this is how the nails turn out. I will say though, when you do it this way, the gel polish lays a little bit thick and it kind of distorts the shape of the nails. So you can't really tell that this is supposed to be coffin. It looks tapered square if anything, which isn't bad, but that's how the nails turn out. I'll definitely be doing this again. Let me know what colors I should try next. That was without flash and this is with flash, but thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe if you like this.